With only a few days left until the big gallery opening, you're struggling to finish your final pieces. However, it's not lack of inspiration, but rather dwindling supplies that's holding you back. The problem is that your art uses rather unorthodox materials. Cereal Box presents Exquisite Corpse. Episode 1. Written by Cassandra Caw. Narrated by Exquisite. He is dying. He has been dying for 6 months now. The auspices of modern medicine prophesied 3 possible deaths: cardiovascular complications, liver failure, neuronal autophagy. In the end, as is so often the case these days, it was cancer. A harvest of tumors taking root in his lungs. He'd never smoked, but according to his doctors, it didn't matter. They predicated an explanation on the fact that he was cosmopolitan. Cities, sight of black woman and white, are carcinogenic, slow-acting vectors of disease. The decades he'd spent sipping carbon monoxide from the air, chasing it with tap water, bromodichloromethane, chromium, and chloroform, these all counted. Death by urban living was absolutely a thing. Noonlight cuts through the hospital window, honeyed by the tinted glass. On a power line outside, a parliament of pigeons holds court, while sparrows bear witness. He watched them for a while. In half an hour, he'd retweet himself to the ghost town of Twitter. Thank God for backward compatibility. Thank God for the sentimental, and for nostalgic millennials, the ones who built their platforms on the rotting ribs of the original. Without them, he'd be alone. Virtualization technology lended an intimacy once lacking in yesterday's social media. He'd been an early adopter for that reason. Work had squeezed his middle age of all its best hours, and it was always easier to choose the worship of the flat-screen TV. Always easier to self-anesthetize than to self-improve. To stay home than to go out to speak up. There was always some day, one day, the next day. Until there weren't any left. But the digitization of three-dimensional company helped. He rotates through a palette of suits, oxblood and maroon, navy and silver, every last one of them perfectly matched to jocular socks and silk ties. His son spared no expense.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?